Hey guys, I'm knocking on my friend Leah's door today. We're going to have some fun. I am going to take her antiquing today. We are going to have a ball. I am so excited. Leah and I love to go antiquing together and find unusual pieces. She just remodeled her kitchen too, so we're going to take a quick look at that. Hey, honey. How are
What's
you?
up?
Good to see you.
You too. Let me grab my stuff real quick.
I have a big surprise for you.
What? I have a big surprise for you. Come in here. I want to show you something.
Okay.
You would not believe what I just did to the kitchen. You're gonna love it. You notice anything different?
Wow. Look at these counters. These are
Love it.
amazing.
Concrete. We had concrete put in here.
I love it.
And then look at the piece
Oh
of furniture
my
I got.
gosh.
We repurposed it.
That was a furniture piece.
Yes.
Wow,
it is. It was a
that looks
furniture piece.
amazing.
Thank you.
This
I
girl's
love
off the chain, y'all. This is amazing.
it. Thank you.
That looks great. I love
mean,
it.
I know you're the king of doing all this stuff, or the queen, whatever, but I can hang with you.
You said you found something else.
I did. I got Tupperware. I was out shopping the other day, and it's like, Michael, look at me. Seriously, this took me back to the 80s.
Well, honey, it needs to go back to the 80s.
Come
Well,
on.
it's
Why
cute.
are you always laughing?
Well, it's cute.
Whatever.
Because
I know you're always Gucci, and I'm always thrifty. Let's pick on Leah. Anyway.
Well, I'm going to take you on a little trip today, and we're going to do some real antique. We're going to find some really cool stuff.
Okay.
Not from the 80s, but maybe the 1880s.
Okay.
How about that?
That sounds good. I'll grab my
Okay.
stuff. So, did you have a surprise for me too? Is that the surprise?
That's the surprise, baby.
Okay.
Because you know we love to
Besides
do this.
you. Okay. You're my surprise as well. Let's go. Okay, so where in the hell are you taking me? I feel like we are in the middle of nowhere.
Are you scared?
I'm scared.
I mean, it's
this-
kind of like, it's a little scary. But you know, the best places you find on these back roads,
Oh
you know?
my gosh, I know. Like, I feel like are we going to a yard sale? Are we going to a location?
We are going to a fabulous location. You are going to love this place.
Really?
It's so awesome. I stopped here a few years ago and I thought Leah would love this.
Are you going to, you didn't tell me the name of it. Like, what is it like?
I
Or
don't-
are you going to wait and surprise me
Well,
when we get there?
it's like in an old school building. It's real crunchy and funky. They
Yeah.
have a lot of cool antiques and architectural salvage pieces.
Wow.
Because we have a lot of clients wanting that kind of thing.
Right.
That's what they love, that those big old pieces that they've taken out of homes that we can repurpose.
Right.
You know.
Do they have any clothes? You know how I am about having.
No, but I bet they have some
jewelry.
Tupperware. Are you ready? Look at this
I ready?
place.
Am I ready?
Look
Yeah.
how awesome that is.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna love it.
It's an old school, right?
Yes, you're gonna love it.
Oh my God. I'm gonna pop some tags. So they got What do you think about this piece?
I love this. It's 18th century French Provençal. Those solid brass hinges are amazing. The cabriole legs at the bottom are super cool. Those hinges, I mean, y'all, the 18th century detail, the vine and baskets carving at the top is amazing. The frieze on the top is fantastic. This is in-
$12,000.
$12,000.
Yeah.
It's in great condition. Now,
Look at
here's
the
the thing,
back.
though. Look at the back of this. You can see how they made this furniture. Look how rough hewn that is. That is amazing. That always gives you an idea of the year a piece was made,
Yeah.
the century the piece was made.
These oil lamps. I think they're 20th century.
They
maybe?
converted them. Those were oil lamps that they converted to electric.
Wow. Those are beautiful. Let's see. The pair for $9.50. So there's another one over here.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these guys.
Oh! You're gonna get this kid over here. I can't take you anywhere. Oh wow. Look at this one.
I love those sconces too. There is so much to look at here.
Look up. Make sure you look up.
Oh,
There's so much up here. Like you don't even notice there's so much
that
everywhere.
is amazing. Wow.
There's so much down here, you didn't realize how much is up on the walls and the ceiling and everything.
So, it's 1993. That's not an antique.
Really?
It's
But
not.
it looks like it.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. But yeah, I always forget. You always tell me to look up.
Yeah.
And there's all these great chandeliers
Right.
in here.
Yeah, because if you look down, then you're never going to see that. But even if it's not antique, I mean, we know that it's not, but it still looks like it. I want to show you this screen over here. You've got to see that.
Wow.
Because I know we don't like screens that like close the whole room off.
Right,
You can
right,
still
right.
see through it.
I love
right?
it, yes.
Yeah.
That needlepoint is amazing. 19th century.
19th century silk, right?
Yes, silk thread embroidery needlepoint. 9,500.
That's
Just
not
load it
bad.
on up in the car. I love it.
I love
That
that.
is amazing. I love that you can see through it.
Right.
Because most screens do block. This does
Right.
does
Let
allow
right
you
in
to.
and-
Yeah, I love it. It's fantastic. Just
Oh, what is it?
1810.
Oh, George III, 1810. Wow.
Wow, it's
What kind of
amazing.
shape it's in?
The bracket feet, the frieze at the top. I mean, these veneers are amazing. The way they book match these, that is phenomenal.
I mean, it looks like.
Well, there's an
just
issue,
A
a little bit of an issue. So what's interesting, see how they make these in two pieces?
Right.
So they're easier to manage. But, yeah, I could take just
So
a
is that
little
hollow?
bit of work.
That's hollow over under there, or no?
It's not,
Underneath
that's
it.
just,
Okay.
yeah, that's just sitting on it. But see, this is how those veneers are added there, and that just needs to be repaired a little bit.
It's missing the
It's
hollow.
hard to find the hardware. There aren't a lot of companies that make restoration pieces of hardware.
Right.
But that would be a little difficult to replace.
So what would they have to do? Just replace all of them?
Well,
All the-
possibly, or we could maybe move these two, one of these down, and then do something different here because these drawers are a different size.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly do something and just do an antique brass that would blend in with the finish. Absolutely.
It's missing too.
These used to lock.
See,
Oh yeah, the dental
Yeah.
is missing up there. These used to lock, and it would be nice if the key was here. You know, not
Oh,
that people
yeah.
lock, but it just
no,
looks
it
nice.
makes a
to-
difference for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
You can put your lingerie in here and then lock
All
it up.
my toys. They turn anything
Wow.
into it.
These Italian pieces here, these ceramic pieces, are amazing.
What would you do with that though? I mean, where
This you
that
would
go?
hang. You could hang these in the garden because they are ceramic.
Yeah.
So these could hang in the garden, and they would patina a little bit more over time. But this would look really great on a wall. Maybe do some English ivy on the wall. But this would look amazing.
What's that?
It's part of the hanging, I think. This one's a little older than some of the others we saw upstairs. But these are from Italy.
That's gorgeous. I can't envision it like you would, like what to do with it. Mirror. Oh, I'm obsessed with mirrors. You have to keep me away from the mirrors. Seriously.
Well, if I looked like you, I'd want a mirror all
That's
around me
not
all the
why.
time.
I'm just saying the ornate mirrors.
They're
are
just
gorgeous.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gold gilt on there. That's so
You
fantastic.
always say that she was like looking in the mirror. I'm not vain like you. You're the one. No, here's a mirror. Let me know.
Oh, there she goes again.
What is this one? No, this is beautiful. This is a 20th century federal
That's
style.
Federal Empire
Yeah.
style. Yeah, that is amazing with the eagle and the branch.
My mother had one
Fantastic.
like this, and I always thought it was the neatest piece because it almost had the what was it that we looked at? It's the flat screen that we looked at upstairs, but the mirror had like that on top of it. It was like a
Some-
flat screen.
Some needlepoint?
Yes.
Or, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I
really?
always, even as a child, I was like, oh my God,
Wow.
this is the coolest mirror. And I had no idea that it was so.
What's happened to needlepoint and tapestries? We're not seeing much of that anymore, and that's why I like to find the needlepoint
Yeah.
because it just adds so much personality and character and texture, that thread and all of that. I love it, but we just don't see much of the tapestries or the needlepoint anymore.
Right. So I really just cherish that piece now because my mom handed it down to me and I can hand it down to my kids, and that's really what this is all about. you know?
Right. So these pieces would be interesting, and if we were to take this and look, there's no marking on this.
Right. No maker's mark.
So this is early 20th century, you know.
Oh.
See, that piece is going to be a
Davenport,
little,
1794.
a little more important. That's English.
English,
Absolutely. That's a little more important piece. But fantastic. You always got to look for those marks, right?
Mm-hmm. My grandmother had
A
those.
spaghetti, a demi-tasse.
You're something. My grandmother always had a little teapot. I'd go to her house and it had a wind up on the bottom. And it was singing tea for two, tea for
Oh,
tea.
that's
I know, and I have the
sweet.
best memories
That's
of
so
her.
sweet.
She has these too.
You know, and when you
Things like
consider, I mean, things that we grew up with will be an antique in 100
Right.
years, right?
Yeah. That's why
These Norman Rockwell plates, super cool, collectible in their own right.
look, are those log holders, are they?
Yeah, they call those andirons.
And irons.
ANDIRONS, andirons. And you put your logs on them. This is Chinese. See the dragon? This is definitely early 20th century. It's not old, and it is, it's a Chinese piece. You can tell by the dragon on the top,
Right.
the detail of the legs here. But this is a Chinese piece.
I didn't even see this when we walked by earlier, did you?
It's fantastic. I love to add a little bit of Asian design elements in my designs
Yeah.
because it just, especially if you're doing a modern setting, an Asian piece just looks amazing.
Look at this. I love this. Even though like the drawers are off and everything, but still.
Oh, that's Asian as well.
Yeah.
I can tell by the little, these are some of their alphabet that are in here.
Elmwood.
What does this say?
Gold carved two-part kitchen cabinet.
1850.
Circa 1850.
Wow. Sit.
So classy.
Classes in section. 2 plus 2.
6. I failed math.
You're expelled.
Forget it.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. There's a tapestry. We've been looking for a
Yes.
tapestry. This is amazing.
We had one in my house a
This
few
is
years ago.
18th century. I love the back of a tapestry because a lot of times they are in silk, but look at this. It's just, and so this
What would
could
you
be
do with it?
this could be restored.
Yeah.
Sometimes they will take a new silk and add to the back. I kind of like the character of the old.
I wouldn't want to mess
but-
with it too much.
I mean, this is an amazing condition.
Yeah.
The size is fantastic. But what a great alternative to an oil painting
Mm-hmm.
to add a tapestry like this with the texture. Those colors are so current
Yeah.
still. Isn't that amazing?
It is.
That it's so old, but yet that's still very current. And it's of landscape, it's of
I want
nature.
that.
I love
I want
it.
that.
It's fantastic.
I love the browns and the blues and the
Again, I just can't get over
yeah.
the back here.
Yeah, I would not touch
That
that.
really shows its age.
Mhm.
It shows how authentic it is.
On the back. But
Absolutely.
It's amazing that it looks like that on the
Well,
back.
it's no
not the
different than
front.
sometimes a piece of antique furniture. The back of it really, the
Shows.
proof is in the pudding. I mean,
Right.
the proof is there
Yeah.
if you just look for it. Amazing.
That's a piece of furniture.
Wow, this wardrobe is amazing.
Stuff you in there.
There are
Not you forever.
3 openings in this guy here.
So.
There's some
Oh,
hinge
wow.
work issues, but that could be remedied easy. This gold gilt detail is amazing. This is going to be about 1850. Leah, it's French design with the curve on there, but absolutely amazing. But imagine this in the 1850s being built in France, and it ended up in the United States.
Right.
Imagine what it took to create this and bring this
Bring it
here.
over.
So that's a
Does that
story
match?
alone.
I know.
Just amazing. No, that's a little different. That's a different style. See, that's more federal style. See how square all of this is here at the top? Where this has more curvature. This is the French influence
Yeah.
with the curvature. Almost like a Bombay chest. How you see a Bombay chest that's curved. It's kind of the same thing. You rarely see the 3 sections like this. Normally, it's just one.
It's so.
So to see this triple is amazing.
I can't believe I asked you if that matched. I know you hate that word.
I hate that word.
I'll never
Matching,
say it
matching.
again.
And you know what?
Sorry.
That's what I love about antiquing, because it's not matching.
Right.
It's not going to match anything, and that's why it pops a lot in our modern home decor,
Yeah.
because
It's a focal point.
it's a focal point, exactly, especially a piece like this. I mean, imagine this in a really sexy bedroom with velvets on the bed. I mean, what a showstopper.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm dying.
This is right up your alley because it has a mirror for you to look at yourself all day long. And it's
The
just,
carvings.
look at the bevel on this mirror. This is the original mirror.
I wouldn't be
And
afraid until.
you can see it's a little hazy, it's a little smoky, which is really great. The finials are absolutely amazing on the top. The chair detail is gorgeous. Look at the carved roses right here on that garland. It's just amazing. But what an amazing, amazing piece.
And it has a key.
The key is
The
there.
key. It's all about the
The
key.
key. Well, and you know, you think about a lot of these new houses that are being built, they have the tall ceilings. It could
Yeah.
accommodate this piece easily. This could be used in a foyer, it could be used in a bedroom, it could be used in a
Anywhere.
dining room,
Yeah.
anywhere, and just be a huge focal point. Meet my little baby.
Aw, you're so cute.
I forgot to do her hair this morning.
This is the first
This
time.
is amazing.
I need to get a picture of this. This may be the first time I ever see
this is
in a
gonna
baby
be-
carriage.
This is going to be late 1800s, and just the wicker detail is absolutely amazing. And I can tell by the color, that is the original color.
Yep.
That this hasn't been repainted. You know, you see so many wicker pieces that they repaint, and then it just cheapens it and looks so bad. But this just is in amazing condition. The wheels, everything. I mean, these dolls have to go.
Yeah. I need to get a picture of you. I need to get a picture of you.
With my babies. They're so cute. They're so cute. But how amazing
Look at the
is
wheel.
this? I love it.
I love it too. I mean, just to have this in just a piece of art.
A novelty piece.
Yeah.
And maybe it's a decoration in a room. Maybe it's mounted to a wall on a big shelf or something,
Yes.
on a ledge.
Yes.
It's there, but you can't touch it. Because, I mean, it is fragile and it is absolutely, is in amazing condition. There's been a little repair work done here, you can see with the nails, but it is in amazing
this.
condition.
Michael.
Look at that bed. That
How
is
tall is that?
glorious. I mean, that is 10 feet tall. That is amazing. Oh, you're gonna try it
This
out?
is some 50 Shades stuff up in here.
That
No,
is
think about, like-
absolutely amazing. This is early 20th century. It's in very good condition.
I've never seen one this tall, I don't think.
There's been some fabric panels added at one point to the outside. I can see some connectors up here. But wow, what a statement that makes.
I feel like a lot of times too, it has the headboard and then a footboard. So
Yes.
this is, I mean, it has a footboard, but it's low.
Yes.
So it doesn't take away from the headboard.
You're absolutely right. Yes,
Right?
because a lot of times the footboards are too large
Yeah.
and it does just detract. But this is all about the height
Yeah.
of the ceiling. Yeah, I love it. Amazing. This would make,
Michael, I'm dying.
wow, the Jacobean style chair is
Yes.
amazing. I love how dark this is. This would make an amazing bar. I don't know what its intended piece was, what it was intended for.
Yes.
It's a bread cabinet. This was used in
Is
a
that huge?
kitchen, and they would keep bread in here.
Wow.
But what a great
Wow.
bar that would make, right?
Yes.
I don't know if all my liquor would fit in there, but that is
Doubtful.
amazing.
Well, it might if
isn't
you
it?
drink it, you drink it all before.
Look at the carving. You know what I like about this? It's rough carved, so it's not fine.
Right.
So as it gets a little distressed, you don't really see that. You know,
Right.
on so many fine antiques, when you do see a gouge,
It's very prominent.
It is,
Yeah.
and with this, because they've chiseled the way they've
Yes.
carved this, and it's just gives it a lot of
okay.
character. Yeah,
It's
it's rough hewn, and it's
Yeah.
just really, really amazing. But this would look great in a bar.
Yes.
Unbelievable, this desk, but
Oh. Oh my God.
does it stink? Can I not smell? Oh, what is that smell?
Oh, Michael, I didn't see this. I just want everything. I think I have a problem. Like,
This is
I have a
amazing.
problem.
This is so awesome. Yeah, it's Chinese. This is black lacquer. We know lacquer today like shiny,
Right.
but lacquer itself is just a process of paint on this. And you see, this isn't as shiny.
Yeah.
A lot of times when you think of lacquer, you think of shiny,
Yeah.
but this is more of a matte finish, and this is the original old lacquer.
Yes.
But this is definitely a great Asian piece. Hardware is still here.
I feel like I'm
Absolutely
drawn to the
amazing.
Asian pieces.
I love it too because they just seem to pop a lot.
The piece I just love.
I-
I'm into this heavy furniture.
I love it's oak, so it's solid oak,
Right.
which is going to last a lifetime. This is mid 1800s. I want to say it's a Dutch piece. I'm just looking at some of the carvings of them at
Look
a
at
pub.
this. I mean, it's on every drawer. So.
Oh,
my
look at
gosh.
this! Look at this drawer.
Oh, here's an
Amazing.
extra. I think this hangs. Usually, probably goes right there.
Oh, maybe in his nose.
Yeah. Perhaps. Yeah. You think?
This is amazing. This piece. Just the carvings are amazing. There's some maidens. There are. I don't know what they're doing at the tables. Are they drinking? Are they? They're doing something, but it is
It looks
just.
like they're actually, drinking, sitting on like a barrel.
Just
here.
amazing. I want to say this is a British style, mid 1800s, and the oak is in amazing condition. Oak does wear well, it lasts well. It's just a great hardwood. That's why we use it on floors.
The
But
back is immaculate.
is it really?
Yes.
Wow, wow. This is an old piece. Wow, it's very clean. This piece is very clean. But again, with oak, kind of like the dark wood we saw with that bread cabinet earlier, it just, as it gets distressed, that kind of just blends in. It's not the real smooth, fine veneers that we're seeing.
Yeah.
But this
And
is
I don't
solid
like
wood.
that. I don't like well, it depends
The
on what
wood.
space it's in.
You're
obviously,
right,
but
yeah.
I like the more.
Yeah, I do too. Well, because I think we're more apt to use a piece like this
Yeah.
because we're not going to feel we're going to scratch it or hurt it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
This was an amazing day.
It was amazing.
We had so much fun.
It was so much
and look at our reward. Look at this down home country cooking.
Yeah, soul
this is
food.
so good. What'd you get?
Soul food. I got fried chicken, rice and gravy, macaroni and cabbage. I'm a cabbage. Banana.
Meatloaf and sweet potato casserole. I'm just
cornbread.
saying.
And cornbread. You gotta have cornbread.
It's so good I could slap my mom. What a great day.
You too.